University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Around 120 teams applied to take part in this contest, 28 qualified to appear on the series, and now we're down to the last 4 as we begin the semi-finals. Next time we'll see Manchester University take on the University of Bangor. Whichever team wins tonight will meet the winner of that match in the final. Both teams playing tonight have made it to this stage without losing a single contest. The team from University College London beat Exeter University and Jesus College Oxford in the first 2 rounds, then made short work of it in the quarters by beating both teams playing in the next semi-finals, both Bangor and Manchester, therefore. Let's welcome them back for their 5th appearance.
Hello, I'm Adam Papaphilippopoulos. I'm from London, and I'm reading for an MA in philosophy.
Hi, I'm Tom Tishik-Smith. I'm from Cambridge and I'm studying medicine.
Let's meet their captain again.
Hi, I'm Simon Dennis. I'm also from London and I'm studying the history and philosophy of science.
Hi, I'm Tom Parton. I'm originally from Penkridge in Staffordshire and I'm studying natural sciences.
Now, the team from New College Oxford have also been merciless in their gameplay. Their victims so far have been Homerton College, Cambridge, the University of York, King's College, Cambridge and St George's, London. Let's meet them also for the 5th time.
Hi, I'm Remy Beecroft. I'm from Letchworth in Hertfordshire and I'm studying psychology and philosophy.
Hi, I'm India Lennon. I'm from London and I'm studying classics.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Addy Hood, originally from Wasperton in Warwickshire, and I'm studying philosophy, politics and economics.
Hi, I'm Tom Happelman from Bracknell in Berkshire and I'm studying mathematics.
Fingers on the buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. What 5 letters begin the names of the following? The son of Theseus, who was dragged to his death but restored by Aesculapius. The queen of the Amazons in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
New College Kappelman.
Hippo.
Hippo is correct, yes. Right, the first set of bonuses are on trading blocks, New College. In December 2011, which South American trading bloc agreed to close its ports to ships flying the Falkland Islands flag?
ASEAN, A-S-E-A-N.
No, it's Mercosur. What name was given to the agreement reached by Canada, Mexico and the United States in 1993 that made the 3 countries a free trade area?
NAFTA.
Correct. Established in 1834, the Zollverein Customs Union created a free trade area throughout much of which modern-day country?
Germany. Modern-day Germany.
Correct. 10 points for this. James and George Lovelace, Thomas and John Stanfield, James Hammett and James Brine were arrested in March 1834 for unlawful assembly and charged with administering unlawful oaths. By what collective name were they known?
New College Hood.
Chartists.
Nope.
UCL Dennis.
Tolpuddle Martyrs.
Tolpuddle Martyrs is correct. Right, your first bonuses, UCL, are on place names in England. In each case, your answer will be 2 towns or cities whose names share a common suffix. For example, London and Swindon. Firstly, a town in North Derbyshire, perhaps best known for the shape of its church's spire, and a West Yorkshire town noted for its Victorian architecture and for having an unusually large number of listed buildings.
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield and Huddersfield.
Correct. Secondly, a port on the River Medway, site of a former Royal Navy dockyard, and the metropolitan borough immediately northeast of Manchester, birthplace of the composer William Walton.
Yeah, it could be Chatham and... Chatham. Is Chatham there? Altrincham. Chatham and Altrincham.
Chatham and Altrincham.
That's Chatham and Oldham. And finally, the cathedral city closest to Stonehenge and a county town on the River Severn, the birthplace of Charles Darwin.
Salisbury and Shrewsbury.
Correct. Level pegging, 10 points for this. Who is this? Born in Belfast in 1824 and raised in Glasgow, he worked as chief consultant on the laying of the first submarine Atlantic cable and patented a mirror galvanometer that improved telegraphic transmissions. He's chiefly remembered, though, for the absolute temperature scale he proposed.
UCL Dennis.
Lord Kelvin.
Correct. These bonuses, UCL, are on physics. The 1933 Nobel Prize in Physics was shared between two men, each of whom gives his name to an equation formulated within the previous 10 years. Erwin Schrödinger was one. Who was the other?
Dirac.
Correct. Dirac's Nobel Prize lecture concluded with the words, the two kinds of stars would show exactly the same spectra, and there would be no way of distinguishing them by present astronomical methods. What was the difference between the two kinds of star he was discussing?
One made of matter, one of antimatter.
Correct. In Schrödinger's Nobel lecture, to what physical phenomenon was he referring when he said, we can easily hear a man calling from behind a high wall or around the corner of a solid house?
Diffraction of particles?
Diffraction is correct, yes. 10 points for this. What two initials link the contemporary philosopher who wrote an essay on kindness, the author of the lyrics of Land of Hope and Glory, a US market analyst who gives his name to a system of television ratings, and the local rivals of Inter Milan?
UCL Tushchuk Smith.
AC.
AC is correct, yes. These bonuses, UCL, are on the historical provinces of Japan, which were replaced by the current prefectures in the late 19th century. Comprising the modern Kochi prefecture on the island of Shikoku, which, a former province of Japan, gives its name to a breed of mastiff originally bred for fighting.
I have no idea. Fukuoka, I have no idea.
Japanese dogs.
Oh,
Come on.
bad coat, no, it's not.
No, sorry.
They're tosers, these dogs. Which province corresponds to the area of the former capital of Nara and gives its name to the dominant ethnic group of Japan, as well as to a traditional style of painting and a World War II battleship?
Shinzu? Is it?
No, sorry.
It's Yamato. And finally, comprising the southwest peninsula of the islands of Kyushu, which former province gives its name to a variety of citrus fruit?
Satsuma.
Correct. We're going to take a picture run. For your picture starter, you'll see a map of Africa with some countries highlighted. The highlighted countries have a common official language. 10 points if you can tell me what the language is.
UCL Parton.
Portuguese.
It is Portuguese, but next time you buzz, you must answer straight away, and I won't give you that latitude. So you get the picture bonuses. Highlighted countries now are members of the community of Portuguese-speaking countries. For your picture bonuses, I want you to identify 3 of them. Firstly, for 5.
Is that the Cape Verde Islands?
No, I think
further out.
Cape Verde.
Further out.
Is it
Is that Sao Tome and Principe?
Yeah, I think it's...
Sao Tome and Principe?
Correct. Secondly,
It's one of the...
It's below Senegal. Is that Guinea or Guinea-Bissau?
Guinea-Bissau, I think it's Guinea-Bissau?
correct. And finally,
Mozambique.
correct. Right, 10 points for this. The VIX Index, or the Chicago Board Options...
New College Hood.
Volatility.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. The Chicago Board Options Exchange Volatility Index is a widely used measure of risk and market volatility, sometimes known by what descriptive term used by Robert Harris as the title of his 2011 novel about trading in the financial markets? I'll tell you. It's the Fear Index. 10 points for this. Around 20 miles from the royal residence of Balmoral, which Aberdeenshire hamlet has, since 2011, seen an unusual number of hits on its Wikipedia page. Somewhat unfortunately, its name is an acronym of that of an ITV2 reality show whose principal...
UCL Parton.
The only way is Essex.
No, whose principal figures include Jessica Wright and Lauren Goodger.
New College Hood.
Made in Chelsea.
No, it's Towie. It was the only way as Essex, but the hamlet is called Towie. That's what I wanted. Right, 10 points for this. Quote, the author of this sick little play has the traditional irrational hatred of the police common to all narrow-minded left-wingers, and so...
UCL Papa Philippopoulos.
Dario Fo.
No, you lose 5 points, and so I shall no doubt be the unwilling butt of endless anti-authoritarian jibes. These words of Inspector Bertozzo appear at the beginning of which farce first performed in 1970? Come on. It's the accidental death of an anarchist by, as you say, Dario Fo. Right, 10 points for this. Listen carefully. Since the end of 1999, there have been 4 days whose dates, when expressed in the DDMMYYYY format, consist of 8 digits which, when taken individually, add up to 4. Which was the last such date to occur?
UCL Papa Philippopoulos.
The 1st of January 2011.
Nope.
New College Beecroft.
1st of January 2000?
No, it was the 10th of October 2000. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. If standard gravity is 10 metres per second squared and atmospheric pressure is 100,000 pascals, what depth of water corresponds to 1 atmosphere of pressure?
New College Kappelman.
10 metres.
Correct. OK, New College, these bonuses are on cities. In each case, name the city from the description given in heraldic terminology of the shield at the centre of its coat of arms. The answer in each case is an English coastal city. Firstly, Argent, 2 dolphins nailed, sable, a bordure azure charged with 6 martlets ore.
You get dolphins in Poole and Bournemouth, kind of south places. Portsmouth, you think?
What do you think? Can't remember.
Portsmouth?
No, it's Brighton and Hove. Secondly, Argent, a cormorant in the beak, a branch of seaweed called lava, all proper.
Well, you get lava in Wales, but
Sheffield Welsh one, that.
somewhere on the Welsh coast.
Was it English though, wasn't
Oh,
it?
is it? Yeah.
So I'm going to go Bristol.
Yeah.
Bristol?
No, it's Liverpool. And finally, Azure, a crescent ensigned by an istoil of 8 points or.
That is Portsmouth, I think. So that's what...
Portsmouth.
Correct. 10 points for the starter question. Which Merliton was patented in 1883 by Warren Herbert Frost, a basic type of musical instrument rarely heard in Western classical music? It is today most frequently found in the familiar submarine shape.
New College Hood.
Zither?
No, anyone want to buzz from UCL?
UCL Papa Philippopoulos.
Whirligig.
No, it's a kazoo. 10 points for this. Acer, HTC, Foxconn and Quanta Computer are among the major technology companies that have their headquarters on which...
New College Hood.
Taiwan.
Taiwan is correct, yes. These bonuses are on insects in music, set by both Beethoven and Mussorgsky. Which song performed by Mephistopheles in Goethe's Faust is named after the small wingless insect Pulex irritans?
What's a wingless insect? Wingless insect.
A woodlouse?
No, it's the song of the flea. The Flight of the Bumblebee is an orchestral interlude in an opera of 1900 by Rimsky-Korsakov. Who's the title character?
Is it Peter and the
No,
Wolf?
it's Tsar Sultan. And finally, which English composer wrote the incidental music The Wasps in 1909 for a production of Aristophanes' play of that title?
Ralph Vaughan Williams?
Correct. We're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you'll hear a piece of classical music. All you have to do to get 10 points is to identify the composer.
UCL Papa Philippopoulos.
Handel.
Handel is correct, yes. Keyboard suite in D minor, Saraband. He was appointed organist and composer at the Chapel Royal during the reign of George II. For your music bonuses, you're going to hear more pieces by notable composers, this time all born in Britain, who wrote and played for the Chapel Royal in the 16th and 17th centuries. 5 points for each composer you can identify. Firstly, this composer appointed Gentleman of the Chapel Royal under the reign of Elizabeth I.
Thomas Tallis.
No, that's William Byrd, Mass for 5 voices. Secondly, this composer appointed 1682.
Purcell.
It is Purcell, yes, unmistakably. And finally, this composer also appointed Gentleman of the Chapel Royal under the reign of Elizabeth I.
Tallis.
That is Tallis, spem in alium. Right, 10 points for this. What is the common name of mammals of the order Chiroptera? They have a high metabolic rate and their forelimbs are patagiated, forming a wing.
New College Beecroft.
Bats.
Bats is correct, yes. These bonuses are on human anatomy. The plantar fascia is a fibrous band that helps maintain the structure and shape of which part of the human body?
It's plantar foot. Yeah, sounds good.
The foot.
Correct. What collective name is given to the 7 rounded bones in the foot, including the cuboid, talus and calcaneus?
The metatarsals.
No, they're tarsals. From a Greek term also applied to a body of close order infantry, what name denotes the 14 bones found in the toes?
Phalanges.
Phalanges.
Correct. 10 points for this. The author of The Conscience of a Liberal, which columnist for the New York Times was a...
New College Hood.
Paul Krugman.
Correct. Your bonuses are on terminology used in the shipping forecast according to the glossary on the Met Office website. Firstly, according to the glossary, soon means expected within 6 to 12 hours of time of issue. What word means expected within 6 hours of time of issue?
Imminent.
Correct. What present participle is defined as the changing of the wind in the opposite direction to veering, for example, southeast to northeast?
Continuing.
No, it's backing. What short word is used to describe visibility of more than 5 nautical miles?
Clear.
No, it's good. 10 points for this. In party political terms, what links Reginald Prentice in 1977, Peter Thurnham in 1996, Sean Woodward in 1999 and Quentin...
New College Hood.
They moved from the Conservative to the Labour Party.
No, I can't accept that. And Quentin Davis in 2007.
UCL Papa Philippopolis.
They crossed the house?
They crossed the floor, that's right. So they weren't all in the same direction. So you get the bonuses then, UCL. They're on Chinese literature. Sima Qian is often described as the father of Chinese historiography and wrote a history of China from the Yellow Emperor until his own time. During which dynasty did he live?
Han.
Correct. The poets Li Bo, Du Fu and Wang Wei all lived during which dynasty?
Tang.
Correct. Which dynasty saw the publication of the vernacular fiction works Journey to the West, also known as Monkey, and The Plum in the Golden Vase, sometimes described as the Fanny Hill of Chinese literature?
Song.
No, it's Ming. 10 points for this. Used poetically for a star, planet or moon, or for the eye or eyeball, what 3-letter word also...
UCL Dennis.
Orb.
Orb is correct, yes. These bonuses are on nuclear physics, UCL. Excluding the free neutron, what is the lightest radioactive nuclear isotope with a half-life of 12.3 years?
Deuterium.
No, it's tritium. Tritium contains 1 proton and 2 neutrons, each based around 3 quarks of up and down varieties. In total, how many up quarks and how many down quarks form a tritium nucleus?
It's 3 for each. So is it 3? Is it 9? I think it's 3 each, and it's 3.
Come on, let's have it, please.
9.
Specifically, up and down in numbers?
6 up, 3 down.
Sorry?
6 up, 3 down.
No, it's 4 up and 5 down. Tritium decays by emitting a beta particle, resulting in which nuclear isotope with 5 up and 4 down quarks? The isotope is present in measurable quantities in lunar soil?
I think that would be helium-3.
Helium-3?
Correct. We're going to take another picture round. For your picture starter, you'll see a painting. 10 points if you can give me the name of the artist.
New College Hood.
Caravaggio.
Correct. The Adoration of the Shepherds. Your bonuses are 3 other depictions of that scene, all of them painted in the 17th century. I simply want you to identify the artist in each case. Firstly, for 5, this Flemish painter.
We're looking 17th century Flemish. Van Eyck? Van Eyck?
No, that's Rubens. Secondly, this Cretan-born painter.
Nominate Kappelman.
El Greco.
Correct. And finally, this Dutch painter.
Rembrandt.
Correct. 10 points for this. A Nylander solution containing bismuth subnitrate and Rochelle salt is used to detect the presence of what specific substance in urine? The solution turns black in a positive reaction.
New College Linen.
Alcohol.
No.
UCL Tishchuk Smith.
Glucose.
Glucose is right, yes. Right, these bonuses are on the odes of John Keats. Which of Keats's odes ends with the lines, "Beauty is truth, truth beauty. That is all ye know on earth and all ye need to know"?
Is that the Grecian urn? Why not?
Grecian urn.
Correct. O latest born and loveliest vision far of all Olympus's faded hierarchy, which goddess does Keats address with those words?
Beauty. What?
Aphrodite.
No, I think Aphrodite.
Aphrodite.
No, it's Psyche. To what personification does Keats address the ode in which he asks, "Where are the songs of spring? Aye, where are they? Think not of them. Thou hast thy music too."
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
No, it's the Ode to Autumn. 5 minutes to go, 10 points for this. For what real values of x and y does the square of x plus y equal x squared plus y squared?
New College Kappelman.
1 and 0.
Nope. Is anyone going to buzz from UCL?
UCL Papa Philippopolis.
2.
No, it's when x equals 0 or y equals 0. 10 points for this. Listen carefully. If the 16 states of Germany are arranged alphabetically by their English name, which comes second?
UCL Dennis.
Bavaria.
Correct. Right, your bonuses this time are on world rulers. I'll read a list of rulers who are on the throne or in power during the first year of a century of the Common Era. In each case, I simply want the century. Firstly, Chandragupta II of India, Yadzigurd I of Sassanid Persia, and Alaric I of the Visigoths.
5th century.
5th.
Correct. Secondly, Magnus Barefoot of Norway, Baldwin II, Count of Edessa, and the Byzantine Emperor Alexius I Comnenus.
11th.
No, it's the 12th. And finally, Emperor Kangxi of the Qing dynasty, the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, and Charles XII of Sweden.
18th.
Correct. 3.5 minutes to go, 10 points for this. Gateshead Hall, Ferndean Manor, Moor House, Lowood School, and Thornfield Hall are among the residents.
New College Beecroft.
Jane Eyre.
Correct. These bonuses are on people born in the city of Rouen, New College. Le Cid, La Veuve, and Cinna are among the tragedies of which dramatist born in Rouen in 1606 and a rival of Racine?
No, it's not tragedy.
Come on.
Sorry, we don't know.
It's Corneille. Born 1791, which influential painter's work includes The Charging Chasseur, Portrait of a Kleptomaniac, and The Raft of the Medusa?
Nominate Beecroft.
Sorry, I don't know. Sorry. It's Jericho. That was what was on the tip of your tongue, no doubt. Born in Rouen, 1864, the author Maurice Leblanc created which gentleman thief, sometimes seen as a counterpart to Sherlock Holmes? No?
No, we don't know.
It's Arsène Lupin. 10 points for this. In which regular polygon is the internal angle at each vertex 135 degrees and the
New College Kappelman.
Octagon.
Octagon is correct. Your bonuses are on astronomy this time. Named after a German astronomer born 1854, Kreutz sun grazers are a related group of what astronomical objects?
Asteroids.
No, they're comets, the source of the torrid meteor showers, and with an orbital period of only around 3 years. Which comet was the second after Halley's to be shown to be periodic?
We don't know.
It's Encke. In what year is Halley's comet predicted to return to perihelion or its closest approach to the sun? You can have 5 years either side.
2056.
Quickly.
2056.
I'll accept that, yes, 2061. 10 points for this. Port Natal is the former name of which city on the Indian Ocean coast? It's the chief seaport of South Africa.
UCL Dennis.
Durban.
Durban is right. Your bonuses this time are on the Silk Route. Formerly the eastern terminus of the Silk Route, the name of which Chinese city means Western peace? Come on.
Beijing.
Quickly.
Beijing.
It's Xi'an. Southeast of Urumqi in western China, which city on the Silk Route gives its name to a depression that is one of the lowest points on Earth? Quickly.
No, sorry.
It's Turpan or Turfan. Formerly a staging point on the northern Silk Route, Kujand, at the entrance to the Fergana Valley, is the second city of which republic?
Kyrgyzstan.
There's Tajikistan. 10 points for this. The novel The Outcast and the play Six Characters in Search of an Author are among...
New College Hood.
Camus, but it's not right.
No, you lose 5 points. Are among the works of which Nobel Prize-winning Italian writer? One of you buzz.
UCL Dennis.
Primo Levi.
No, it's Pirandello. 10 points for this. Sus scroffa is the scientific name for which domesticated mammal, breeds of which include the Duroc, Landrace, Spotted and Large White.
UCL Dennis.
Pig.
Pig is correct. Your bonuses this time are fictional pigs. In a series of stories by P.G. Wodehouse, what is the name of the prize-winning pig owned by Lord Emsworth?
The Duchess of Blandings.
No, it's the Empress of Blandings. Described as majestic-looking, with a wise and benevolent appearance, which pig in George Orwell's Animal Farm dies 3 days after organising the first meeting of the animals? Come on.
Old Major.
Correct. What is the name of the porcine title character in Dick King Smith's 1983 book, The Sheep Pig?
Babe.
Correct. 10 points for this. And out the gone, New College Oxford have 115, UCL have 195. Well, New College, we're going to have to say goodbye to you, but to go out in the semi-finals, it's pretty good. Congratulations. We'll have to say goodbye to you, though, but thank you very much for joining us. UCL, you give your answers with a wonderful mixture of disdain and diffidence. I don't know what this signifies, but many congratulations. You go through to the finals. We'll look forward to seeing you a couple of programmes out from here. Well done. I hope you can join us next time for the last of the semi-finals. But until then, it's goodbye from New College Oxford.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from University College London.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.